Welcome to my virtual presentation. I'm Dr. Kibet from the Center for Open Distance and E-Learning, Machakos University. The topic of my virtual presentation today is Halliday's 7 Functions of Language. If you like my educational video channel, kindly subscribe, watch, like, and share. Michael Alexander Woodward Halliday, often referred to as M.A.K. Halliday, was born in 1925 and he died in 2018. He was an English-born linguist. He developed the internationally influential systemic functional linguistic model of language. His grammatical works go by the name of systemic functional grammar. Halliday described himself as a generalist, meaning that he has tried to look at language from every possible vantage point, and has described his work as wandering the highways and byways of language. Halliday died in Sydney of natural causes in April 2018. Halliday, in 1973, points out that in developing children's language, we need to provide opportunities for them to use language for all the different functions. Each function that is developed has its own purpose and is important. Thus, we need to encourage children to use language in varying situations and for varied purposes. For example, in singing, play, drama, asking questions, answering questions, expressing their needs and feelings, describing things, and voicing their opinions. Now, I want us now to look at the Halliday's function, the 7 functions that Halliday's identified. 1, he calls it instrumental function. This happens when children use language to get something they want. There is many times that children use language for this purpose. For example, when a child says, "Give me a ball," or "Mama, I want milk," "Auntie, buy me a sweet," that is an instrumental function of language, according to Hallidays. Number 2, regulatory function. Here, language is used to control behavior. That is, it is used to make another person act in a certain way. For example, when a child says, "Go out," "Do as I tell you," "Stop touching me," etc., that is a regulatory function of language. Number 3, interactional function. Here, language is used to mediate and maintain personal relationships. For example, when children use language to define who one of them is or who they are, such as in a statement like, "I and Mary are sisters," "Jane and I are friends," "Tiana is a boy," etc. This is an interactional function of language. Personal function. This is where language is used as a means of making public the self as a speaker, like in "I am the one," "It's me," "I did it." That is actually where language has been used to make public the self. The other function is heuristic function. This is actually where language is used as a means of finding out about things by asking questions. For example, the kind of question that can be asked here is, "Who came in?" "Why are you sad?" "What are you doing?" That is a heuristic functions of language according to Hallidays. The other function is imaginative function. This is where language is used for creative purposes. This function is usually encountered in play. For example, when children pretend to be of certain professional and say, I am a policeman, I can shoot you down, or I will fly like a pilot. It includes most of the language used in play. So that is an imaginative function of language according to Hallidays. And lastly, representation function. This is where language is used as a means of communicating information or ideas. For example, when a child says, I have got something to tell you, or I will take you to the shop. Children use language in nearly all its functions. It is important to help children to develop their language in all its functions, according to Hallidays. So that marks the end of my virtual presentation, where I've been looking at the Halliday 7 functions of language. If you like my video and educational channel, kindly subscribe, watch, like, and share. Thank you.